Hi everyone, Robin here with my March/April favorites. The reason why I'm doing them together is because I didn't really have anything in particular in March that was different than what I had talked about in the previous month that I used throughout the month that I thought was, ooh, fantastic, or anything that was really crappy. I did pick up some things towards the end of the month that I used for, like maybe last 3 or 4 days, but I didn't think that would be enough to constitute having it be a month-long favorite. So I have used them all this month as well and just decided to wrap it all into one. So I actually have several, I guess, categories of things. I don't just have makeup and beauty stuff. So I guess I'll go through the 2 non-beauty things that I have. But I guess in a way they kind of are beauty things. One thing is I'm trying to drink more water, which is supposed to be better for your skin, better for your body as a whole. I can't stand drinking water plain unless it's Aquapana water. So the only brand, Aquapana and Fiji are like the only 2 brands of water that I will drink without having something added to it. Even our filtered tap water here in Las Vegas tastes disgusting. So I do have a filter on my refrigerator, but it still just has this weird taste to me. So I put something in it. And I'd used this before, but I decided to go ahead and try it again, and it's True Lime. I've also purchased a True Lemon, but I'm more of a lime person than a lemon person. And I guess they have True Orange as well. I've never actually seen the True Orange, but whatever. One packet of this is the equivalent of 1 lime wedge. So they just come in these little packets, and it's great because it's really easy for me to just throw it in my purse. I have some in my desk drawer at work. I've also been using those Crystal Light drops, but I find I like these just as much. Say hello to Whoopi. My old man is turning 15 this month. He'll be 15 on the 25th. And he's just so cute. They were fighting earlier. But anyway, this doesn't have any calories. No calories, no sugar. It's literally just crystallized lime juice. So this is a packet of 32. And this really does help me drink water more. Between this and those little Crystal Light drops. And for those, I like the mango one. I know, shocking, me liking something mango. Another thing that is in my favorites is the tea that I got in my Hungry Globetrotter Malaysian box. And it's the Malaysian Lavender Orange Spice. And the way that they suggest serving it is to put cream and sugar, preferably brown sugar, in it. I don't normally have cream. I use non-dairy creamer in my coffee. So I use non-dairy creamer in it, just the powdered kind, and brown sugar. Oh my gosh. It was seriously like, oh, heaven in a cup. So I've been drinking this more. I can actually get a couple of brews out of each 2 to 3 tablespoons of this. And I got this really cool tea diffuser from Cost Plus that just looks like a spoon. You press a button, like a plunger button, and the top flips open. You put whatever you need in it, close it, and then you can just stir it around in your tea. So since I have a lot of loose tea that I like to maybe brew 1 cup at a time, not necessarily my whole little iron tea kettle full, I really like that. And this smells so amazing because of the lavender in it. Oh, it's just heavenly. Okay, so those are my only 2 food items, I guess. Now, for my hair, this is something that I've been using for a while, and I just thought I'd throw it in here because it is something that is kind of like a home remedy for deep conditioning. And if you're trying to grow your hair out, I actually read about it on some boards for growing your hair long and keeping it strong. And that is to use virgin coconut oil in your hair. And oh my gosh, there we go. It literally just, it's in solid form. So when it's at room temperature, virgin coconut oil will be in solid form. I can put this on my hair and skin and it doesn't bother me. As long as it doesn't go in my mouth, I'm all right. But some people heat it up in the microwave to put it on their hair. I literally just scoop some out and let my body heat melt it down. And it's really good. You just put it at the roots and kind of work your way down. And women in India use this on their hair as well. They'll mix it with different things like the argan oils and all that, olive oil, all that stuff. But I just use this, and I use the virgin coconut oil because the virgin coconut oil means it doesn't have the artificial coconut scent in it. It just smells nutty. You know, that's like an actual coconut smells, you know. I remember climbing up on trees and getting them down and cracking them open, and this is exactly what it smelled like. So it's unrefined, which is another thing that means that it doesn't have all the added gunk to it. So yeah, you just kind of melt it down in your hands and work it into the roots. And then I tie mine up in a clip, and you leave it on for at least a half hour. Some people put a shower cap on. I've actually slept overnight with it on before too. I just put a shower cap on and slept with it on overnight. And then you just shampoo it out regular the next day. Your hair is so soft and silky, and it's amazing. And this jar, this 14 fluid ounce jar, ranges anywhere. I got it for $6, but I've seen it anywhere up to $10. And you can see how far down it is. It's about to the top of the label. Maybe in some parts dip down a little bit further. I've used this 4 times so far. So if this is 4 times, you know, I'm probably going to get at least a year's, or, you know, yeah, I'd say 8 months to a year's worth of uses out of this one jar. So for, you know, even if you spend $10, that's still way cheaper than some of the other conditioning treatments that you can get. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, on to the face. Sticking with the cleaning thing, these Dickinson's Witch Hazel towelettes. Focus. Okay, it's not going to focus. I actually got my first box of these in my influencer box. I'll do a full review on them as part of the influencer thing. But like I said in my empties video, I did end up going out and buying 2 whole other boxes. And I just wanted to show you what the packets look like. So there's 20 of these little guys in there. And it's a good sized towelette. Like, it's bigger than most of the Pond's and all those towelettes. It's more the size of a baby wipe. Maybe even a little bit bigger than a baby wipe. So I absolutely love these. I use them primarily on days when I don't wear makeup. But if I'm feeling lazy taking my makeup off, I'll do the cotton ball with the baby oil and get the eye makeup off. And then I'll use it to take everything else off. But it doesn't irritate my skin. It's supposed to refine pores. I have noticed that my pores appear a little bit smaller, but I mean, not super significant. But another thing that I like is I don't get breakouts with this. So, yay for that. Okay, another thing for the face, I actually forgot to bring it in, but oh crap. Yeah, I'm just going to skip it. Tea tree oil. I'll just tell you about it. Plain old tea tree oil. I have a little bottle of it that I got. I actually got it in New York City. When I was there, we were in Harlem, and I picked it up because my scalp was itching, and I've used it for itchy scalp before. Well, I use it for breakouts, and it is a natural antiseptic, and it really does help get rid of my breakouts. And it's literally a bottle this big, was like $1.10, and I've had it for over a year because I was in New York last Valentine's Day, and I still have about half the bottle left. So it's great. I just put a little bit on a Q-tip, put it on my problem areas, and fantastic. It not only helps with the blemish, but because it's an oil, it helps moisturize as well. So 2 for the price of 1. Okay, the next thing is for hands. I got this in a julep box, and it's this Rockstar hand cream. I really do like this stuff a lot. I don't know that I'll ever go on Julep to repurchase it, but I use this all the time. I put this on every morning. The smell isn't overpowering. It's just nice and clean smelling. It leaves my hands feeling super soft. So I really, really do like this Rockstar hand cream. Another thing for moisturizing, I got this, I believe, in a Pop Sugar box. I finally started using this at the beginning of the month. My lip balm that I had in my bathroom finally ran out, and I thought, oh, well, I have this, and I've been putting this on every night. I mean, you can see that I've been getting some use out of this bad boy. It's great for nighttime. I don't know that I would want to use it during the day because it's kind of slickery. Is that even a word? But I like it at night. It's very, very moisturizing at night. And then for during the day, I actually love this Blistex Deep Renewal. And it's, you know, just a normal stick. It smells kind of citrusy, so I like that a lot. All right, now on to makeup-y stuff. First and foremost is something that Jessie sent me. When we did the trade with the lip balm and she sent me the eyeshadow in exchange, she snuck this little guy into the package for me. And it is this Victoria's Secret Face Prime Makeup Primer and Setting Spray. I do not use it as a primer, but you can tell I have been using it. I use it as a setting spray, especially when I'm doing field trips and I know I'm going to be out and about and walking around and I don't want my face sliding off into a puddle on the ground. I love this stuff. It works amazing. So I guess I do have a reason to go into Vicky's rumor now. But yeah, I really like this stuff. So thank you, Jessie, for sending it to me and as I'm shaking it up. But like I said, I've never used it as a primer because I do have other primers that I use. And I like using it as a setting spray, so I'm kind of saving it just to use as a setting spray. Okay, for blush. I'm absolutely, absolutely, absolutely in love with this Be a Bombshell in the color Sweet Cheeks that we got in our, I believe it was the Ipsy bag. Focus. Of course it won't. Okay. Got it in the Ipsy bag. I'm wearing it right now. I don't know if you can tell because I put it on at, 6 o'clock this morning. But I love this blush. It's the only one I've been using. It reminds me of Tender from Terra Firma, which I still have a little bit of Tender left. But I like this because it's just a lot easier for me to get my brush in it. And it's a nice pigmentation. Oh, there we go. Really nice pigmentation, and it just goes on beautifully, and it blends beautifully as well. So I put it on with my brush, and then I use a bigger brush, kind of like a kabuki on a stick, to blend it in. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, I got this in the Lip Factory. yeah, Lip Factory box. And this is, you can see I've been using it because I've worn some of the wording off, but it's that Lacey eyeliner, and the color is in a navy blue. I don't know how well that's going to show up, but I've been wearing this at least a couple times a week. It looks black on here, but I swear it's navy. I'll input a picture of me wearing this earlier this week, but it's great. It blends and smears wonderfully. It also holds on to shadow great. So I love it. Very easy to control. Beautiful eyeliner. Mascara wise, I'm loving the flower still. I'm not going to talk about it. You saw me use it. And I really like this 29 mascara that I got in the Lip Factory box as well. And I'm going to see if it'll focus on the brush a little bit. Nope, it won't. But anyway, I like this. They make my eyelashes look two completely different ways. So it just depends on the look that I'm going for. Also got this in the Lip Factory box, and it's that Sweet Pea and Faye in Willa, the liquid lipstick. I didn't think I would like it. I found that if I screwed it down and it actually stays, I absolutely love this stuff. I use it all the time. It's not sticky. It gives me lasting power, but it's easy to control like a lip gloss. So I really do like that. And continuing on the lip trend, I actually have two of the balms type things. This one is the L'Oreal one. Lays in the Maze is the color name. And that's what it looks like. And that's what it looks like on the skin. Okay, so I'm loving this one. I actually got this one first. I went in search of this one, which I have on right now. And this is the Revlon Color Burst Lip Butter in Juicy Papaya. And I will put it above the other one on my hand so you can see the difference between the two. So the L'Oreal is just a lighter, less pigmented version. And it does come out a little more pink on my lips. So between these two, my bases are absolutely covered, and I love them both. They live in my purse. I literally had to pull them out along with this to bring them up here. Last but not least, for my favorites are the two eye colors that I seem to be wearing quite a bit lately. And the first one, they're both from Glamour Doll Eyes. I know, shocking, shocking. The first one is called Dazzle Me. If it'll focus, there we go, Dazzle Me. And the color, it's just a great neutral. It's, I'll see if I can swatch it on my hand. Oh yeah, of course, Robin, put it over the blush. There. I don't know how well, yeah, that's not going to show up because of the lighting. Well, you can kind of see it a little bit right there. It's just a really great neutral. I don't have it on today. I'll go ahead and throw something in where I'm wearing it. Actually, the one where I'm wearing the eyeliner, I'll have this on. The other one that I'm wearing quite a bit, and this one is Island Chick. And I'll throw a picture in where I'm wearing this one too, but that's it swatched right there. So those are my favorites, you know, 20 minutes later. Now, my two things that just no bueno for me. First off is this Pop Beauty mascara that we received in the Ipsy bag. I've tried with this. I've worn it a couple different times, and it looks like crap. It literally like runs down my face. So I just don't think it's formulated right for Las Vegas weather. I'm sure if I lived somewhere else, it might work differently. It doesn't stink, which I absolutely love. Like, everything about it should be something that I love. I even like the brush. I love the application of it. It just does not last here, which I think is hilarious that these two are not waterproof and they last better than this one, which I believe is supposed to be waterproof. The other thing is this L'Oreal True Match Lumi. I've been trying so hard with this. I tried it and I broke out really bad, and come to find out it was actually the concealer that I got to go along with this that was breaking me out. So once my skin cleared up, I tried it. It doesn't break me out. It just doesn't last or cover as well as the powder, you know, either the Bare Minerals or the Terra Firma. So I have the Terra Firma, the Bare Minerals on right now. My nose is worn off a little bit because I was blowing my nose a lot today. But I'm probably going to finish it, but I'm not going to repurchase this, you know. So that's it for my favorites / yuckies. Thank you for watching, and I actually figured out how to change this into 1080p. Hercules! So that's why it might look a little bit bigger and clearer, because, you know, I figured out the settings on my camera a year and a half later. Well, thank you. If you sat through all 21 minutes, thank you. And I'll go ahead and throw the pictures in. I don't know where I'll put them in, but I'll put the pictures in of me wearing the different eyeshadows and such. All right, thank you.